Hey y'all, hey, welcome to House of Chris. My name is Chris Suling, and in this video, I want to talk about shadow work. Recently, or I say over the past 3 to 5 years, shadow work and spirituality has become more popular. However, there is still a lot of fuzziness around what shadow work actually is, and I wanted to take just a few minutes to talk about it. So, simply put, shadow work is the process of exploring our lenses of the world. These lenses come from our childhood experiences and maybe an interruption in development from traumas that we've experienced and even conditioning that we've experienced due to society and our family and just the world around us. Okay, so we're exploring those lenses, getting to the root of them, and basically the point of this is to be able to better manage our impulses and to figure out individually how we can alter harmful or negative patterns that are affecting us on a day-to-day basis. Doing this kind of work helps us to gain insight and awareness of ourselves, and in turn, we learn to understand other people better. Now, shadow work can be done with or without a therapist. So there are a couple instances where I would suggest that you work with a therapist doing shadow work. Those instances is if you have experienced sexual trauma or physical abuse that may cause you to have a real large uproar emotionally, okay? And what I mean by that is if you revisit this memory or this event and it takes you longer than 14 days to kind of come out of those emotional ups and downs, then you may need some help with processing that, and I absolutely encourage you to reach out. So again, if you are revisiting or you are doing work on a specific event or a specific time in your life and you just cannot shake back, please reach out for help. Okay. Something else that I wanted to discuss that comes along with those emotional ups and downs is that many times we may think that we have worked through something and that we are fine, but then we revisit something and it causes us to become angry. You may experience like some confusion, some sadness, and I want you to know that like it is okay. That is a normal process. Again, allow yourself to sit through those feelings as best you can and allow them to come in and then go however they need to. Something else that is commonly experienced when doing shadow work is grief, okay? Immense grief of who you used to be, the things that have happened, and like feeling like, why me? Okay, you are not alone. This is a normal part of it, but the point of it is to like feel through those emotions, understand them, and then eventually become empowered by those things that you have worked through. So again, grief and anger and confusion and all those are normal emotions, okay? So we can go about doing shadow work a few different ways. Writing, journaling. You can talk to people who you trust, who give you a safe environment to be able to discuss what has happened or how you are feeling about some different things. I also highly encourage like support groups and women's groups or something where you are around other people who have experienced the same kind of things, and there is someone to facilitate that group to keep everybody on track and to make sure that nobody is having like a complete emotional down spiral. Over the course of the time that you are doing shadow work, when you are revisiting these memories and these experiences and feelings, do not be afraid to cry. If you got to get it out, you have to excuse yourself. Go and do what it is that you got to do and allow that emotion to come and then allow it to pass. Because I'm going to tell you something, especially when you are connecting with your gifts, when you push down those tears and you resist that physical release, you block up your money. Okay, so be mindful of that. Make sure that you're not blocking up money and opportunities because you are not willing to purge, because that's exactly what crying is. Literally, crying allows detox for your body chemically. So again, do not be afraid to like sit in those emotions and feel in those emotions, and ask for help when you need it. One of the things that I like to stress to my clients, because I see a lot of people have issues with journaling, but I want to tell you that journaling makes it real, okay? Journaling allows you a physical release, and it allows you a completely safe space to be able to express your experiences without judgment or interruption or even the interpretation of other people, okay? Reading. I will link 2 recommended readings down in the description box. And last but not least, aftercare for shadow work. After going through those intense ups and downs, you will be drained. You will need rest. You will need to hydrate. You will need to physically move your body. And also you will need to pour back into your vessel. I love to recommend art, like painting or coloring. If you don't have a physical coloring book, that's okay. Download an app for free. Do some of the paint colors, the coordination thingies with the numbers. Just look it up and you will find something. If you like poetry, I suggest that you listen to poetry or write poetry. And you don't have to, go as far as sharing it with anybody else, but do that kind of thing, okay? For a physical release, I love to recommend yoga or dancing. And for those of you who are better when you move your hands, I suggest that you do stuff like building things and doing some cleaning that you might have to do. So I hope that this helps somebody. I hope that you got what it was that you needed from this. And that's what I got for you. So see you later. Bye.